Warning, this review contains explicit language. This review is not, I repeat, not safe for work. Quit slacking off and watch this when you get home. What's up everybody, this is Storm from Storm and Blackbird, and this is the DMR on Bigass.
What?
Oh boy, what did I just say there? Oh well, I guess my French tongue just slipped out. Anyhow, Bigass has surprisingly just a few custom weapons that are originally from Bigass. This is one of them. Though the DMR itself has its own legacy on Halo. We first got to play this on Halo Reach. You know, that game everyone loves and somehow everyone hates. Who knows what the minority is, but I like Halo Reach. But this is the DMR review, so let's not get out of the hand. The model on Bigass you'll see is made by Bora. Oh, that explains why my French tongue got out. Yes, this gun model is clearly French now. So if you ever see this gun right before your face by an enemy, I guess you can say Francois to every single step you will take.
I'm French! Why do you think I have this outrageous accent?
Now we have a pronunciation problem, because we'll have to say DMR in the French native tongue, which is called DME. I could have said the binoculars in its Lithuanian native tongue, but I don't speak Lithuanian, and you won't want to know how it is pronounced in Lithuanian. I, on the other hand, had the opportunity to try and speak French in my gymnasium years. Although my French was so lackluster that I had to escape with 1 point away from repeating my year. That's how bad I am at French, people. So I had to bite myself with a little help on how to pronounce the designated marksman rifle in French. And here we go.
Designated marksman rifle.
Okay, let's just stick with the DMR for fuck's sake. The gun has a 5x zoom. It's not that much considering the sniper rifle has a 8x zoom, but the DMR can use the 5x zoom pretty good in its own way. The gun also features a digital ammo counter. This ain't useful at all. Since you will be zooming with this gun, you won't be able to see much of it. So better rely on that figure on the top right of your HUD. This is also one of many weapons on Bigass that is headshot optimal. I will talk about this later on. This is also the only semi-automatic gun in Bigass that has a bullet spread. I'll get into that on the fire rate, but for now just think that the gun is shooting point straight.
I fart in your general direction!
The availability on this thing is very high. You will find this in both teams' armories. The default and SBB armor set include this as its default weapon. And what makes this very high is because the DMR is a default weapon in every game type. Excluding some parts of CTF of course. You will find ammo for this in both teams' caves, the barn, most specifically where the Spartan laser spawns, and the ever so reliable random capsules. I guess this is how I got to love the DMR, because I get it every time, and I tend to use it then, and so I'll be good at it. Practice makes perfect, right? The conspiracy here is that I shouldn't be good at this weapon, because I have a bad chemistry with everything that's French. Take it away, KSI.
Sacre motherfucking bleu!
As previously mentioned, this gun is semi-automatic and holds 25 in the mag, and you can hold up to 150 rounds at maximum. Considering you can fire this gun at every pull of the trigger, I think this is plenty. But what's not plenty is its fire rate, coming in at 360 RPM. This is where the DMR becomes a challenge to use. You see, when you fire as fast as 360 RPM, you won't get any bullets straight. It has a bullet spread and will activate at a certain fire rate. I am not sure of the fire rate at which that happens myself, but after a few amount of testing I think it happens at around 130 RPM. Going for straight shots is slow, and going at 360 RPM is incredibly painful at long range. But the gun makes up for it at close range somewhat, because with this fire rate you can have a potential panic button installed for free on the DMR. Blame it on the French that you have a gun that is good when you're shitting your pants.
You're both French.
We surrender!
Ah!
I have nothing against you if you're French. The joke was just too easy. We German and French people just have this love-hate relationship that we just cannot pass by through centuries. We hate each other so much that we love to work with each other just to make other countries jealous of our capabilities. Anyhow, let's just get into the damage profile. Straight away, the damage per bullet is 14. This is important considering it just does 1 less damage than the assault rifle. It has a damage multiplier of 1 on the shields. Now, this is crucial because you'll need 5 shots to destroy the shields. Why am I saying it is so crucial? Because this gun is headshot optimal. Once the shields are out, you will just need 1 more pull of the trigger to the head and the Spartan will die. Why is that so? Because this gun has a headshot bonus. Now, it doesn't matter which health the Spartan has, it'll always kill in 1 hit on the head. Even if you cannot hit the head, this gun also has a body multiplier. The only other gun that has this attribute is the Magnum, coming in at 1.5. Now, because of these multipliers, one would think that it's crap against shields. It isn't that crap, but it does lack strength compared to the other multipliers.
Fais-tu la vache? Quoi? Fais-tu la vache?
Otherwise, this gun is lacking strength against vehicles themselves, coming in at just 0.9 on Scorpions and trucks and 0.5 against Falcons. That's awful! You are better suited firing other guns on vehicles than the DMR. Although I just think the Scorpion is a plausible idea to try and destroy with the DMR. First things first, it has an incredible range. The range on this thing is... I can't believe I'm gonna say this. You can fire this thing, the bullet won't drop in 2,674,583 meters.
Holy shit!
Wow, if any French weapon in real life has this amount of range, I think we'll all be bowing down to French people in the future. Okay, whatever. With this, you can potentially fire your DMR from one end of the map to the other. You can destroy Scorpions this way, since you will not be seen by Scorpions at that far of a range, and it'll just see white flashes every time you fire it. This means you can be a vehicle destroyer yourself with a DMR, and just at a cost of 2 mags and 4 additional bullets. So, have fun finding a Scorpion and rain all the terror you can find on it. What isn't huge is its race time, coming in at just 1.1 seconds. Now this is really fast, but compared to other weapons, this is annoyingly slow. Keep in mind that, well, I guess you would have noticed by now that this isn't a close range weapon. So avoid switching to the DMR in close tight situations, even though you have this panic button. Oh, you know what's slow too? It's reload times. Well, its regular reload time is the problem here. You see, it comes in at 2.23 seconds. Now you wouldn't have to concern about this if you're doing the DMR at long range. Though at mid to close range, you're a tenth slower than the other weapons. Excluding the heavier ones, of course. Now the empty reload time is pretty much the same, but the add to gun time is insane. The add to gun time comes in at 1.07 seconds. For those of you who don't know, the add to gun time is pretty much the time where your magazine physically enters the gun. This way you cut half of the regular reload time. And to do this you have to reload and then cancel it by meleeing. And so this fusil français is pretty much strong at long range and mid range. At some certain points you can do well at close range, but there are other options for it to go by, mainly with secondaries. You will need a weapon that is good at close range and or assist your DMR by getting the shields out of your opponents. And so you can use the headshot bonus to your advantage for this one. And so let's get to it. Fusil automático. Wait, is that even French anymore? I did say the AR DMR combo is insanely good. Do I think this is too? Of course I do. You will be fighting at long to mid range, and once you're caught off guard, you will use the assault rifle. First things first, this thing is good at close range, and will help you take down the shields of the enemies, so you can use the headshot bonus. So with that said, you are set to get the flags with this setup. Le gueux sniper. Nah, okay, screw this.
French. Sacre bleu. You know, French people don't even say that.
I did say the assault rifle and DMR is the best combo in Bigass, but for the DMR, I believe it's the Gauss sniper itself. Mainly in close range it can do a blast radius, so it's a no biggie to use it. And secondly, that blast radius will destroy the shields with one hit. And third, vehicles will be no problem to you anymore, thanks to the Gauss sniper's capabilities. You gain a lot of advantages here. The only problem is that the Gauss sniper isn't everywhere. It's reluctant on the binoculars, which in terms is pretty much low on availability, so you probably could be better with the assault rifle overall. The Magnum. This makes absolutely no goddamn sense on the DMR. The only reason the DMR has a leg to stand on Bigass is its headshot bonus at long range with semi-automatic fire. Now you get a weapon with the same attribute, except it doesn't do anything at long range. You're seriously crippling yourself with the Magnum. MA5K. Bad. M6S. Really bad. Rocket launcher. Oh f. Okay, to be completely honest, the rocket launcher in and out itself will destroy vehicles as it should. With the DMR, I don't think there's really a fit into it. There's no way you can get this thing at close range. You want to kill yourself? Fine, then do it with the rocket launcher. The shotgun. Finally a good fit on the DMR. You need a weapon that is close range? Here comes a shotgun at your face. In this situation you will use the DMR exclusively at mid to long range and the shotgun only, and I mean only, in close range. The sniper rifle.
Oh, I just pooped a little.
Oh, that's nasty.
Say hello to the pain in my ass. Oh no. It's not because the sniper rifle is bad. I've been constantly giving remarks about how I hate camping on Bigass. And yet the reply I get is people will intentionally camp before me and kill me. Look, I am not narcissistic enough to tell you to not camp. I have no right to tell you how to play. You've paid for this game and you have every right to play how you want to play. But if you brag about how many kills you've got, yet still lost at CTF, you, my friend, are just bloody dumb. That's the pet peeve of mine of camping, that people will get delusional. Okay, enough of that. The DMR and sniper rifle are basically saying, screw close range, fight long range all day. While this keeps you surviving for a long amount of time, once you lose ammo, you're reliant on going forward because you don't have anything to fire at long range other than the DMR, if you still have enough. The thing is, this setup is really ironic. The DMR is a classified anti-sniper. If you use this together with the sniper, who knows what fantasies you have in your head. The Spartan laser. I'm not trying to be lazy here, but just don't bother with this secondary on the DMR. Some of the other close range weapons are decent fits on the Spartan laser. The DMR isn't. I only used the Spartan laser merely because I needed footage for it. I still feel dirty for using it. Ugh.
Don't ask. I just need a little heterosex to wash the gay off, and I need it now!
And so, that concludes my review on... I think I forgot about something here. I think I didn't tell you what the best secondary for this gun actually is. It's actually the frag grenade. You see, a well-placed grenade is very helpful since A, it doesn't kill the enemy, and B, it will just remove his shields plus some health. In this way, you can effectively kill the enemy really quickly. The only reason why I didn't bother on saying this beforehand is because in this community, spamming grenades is, well, with a lack of better words, obnoxiously gay.
Are you implying that I'm gay? You take that back or I will bitch slap you from here to Liza Minnelli's house.
And the only reason why this gun is the third most reliable gun on Bigass is because of its bullet spread and having no reticle bloom. It's hard to tell where the bullets will land or in what kind of spread they will hit. And some people aren't knowledgeable on the bullet spread at all, since they have different graphic settings. And so they will spam the trigger and hope to hit the enemy. Yet they can't, because they don't know about the bullet spread. So, how do you use the DMR? Pace your shots, just go at it, don't panic, don't shoot everything at once. Just hit the body 5 times, anywhere you want, and once that happens, hit the head. That's all you need to aim for. Well, that's just exactly why this thing is called the designated marksman rifle. I mean, if you're not a fan of this kind of playstyle, then don't bother playing this game. Go play Halo Online where people will get insta-melted from any range in any way. I'll give credit where credit's due, at least French people just won't bother with that game.
Sacre motherfucking bleu!
I hope this all helped you in gaining some perspective on the DMR. And I surely hope you join me next time where I'll be covering the Gauss Sniper.